Okay, hey y'all. Thanks for being here, first of all, and also thanks to Chloe and Willie for having me here today. So, my name is Mon. I'm a senior at Kleinkin High School, so not even from Cy-Fair. It's about a 30-minute drive out. And today, I'd love to talk to y'all about my journey throughout high school and what I'm learning about making impact. But what is impact? We often see organizations or even people posting on social media, posting anywhere, say, I made XXX impact. I helped 85% of people with some kind of goal. But I don't think that's what true impact is. I think true impact is in that moment when you see even a singular person feel better or do better because of something you've done. I started high school 4 years ago, and I was really scared. I think if there was one emotion that would define my journey, it was going from scared to where I'm at today. For those of you that don't know, there's an organization, a club called DECA. It is a business competitive organization where you do things such as compete on local and even international stages. And when I started high school, I'd never heard of them. It was just another club among many on the list. But it was my sophomore year that one of my very close friends, someone I've known for almost most of my life, sat me down. He told me, I think this is something you need to join. And I didn't want to do it. I was scared. Being a competitive organization, it's not something that you can just go, show up, hide in the back. No, you stand in front of a judge and you have to present. That presentation was scary to start. But he told me a quote that I remember even now. Being scared should make you want to do something more, not less. Because if you're scared and you don't do something, the only outcome that will occur is the outcome that you're scared of happening. My event for DECA was something called Project Management Business Solutions. What that means is I had to find a local business. And I did. I found a coffee shop. That was another aspect of me being scared. I went to this coffee shop, saw the owner working there, and I just asked him, hey, could I get a moment of your time to discuss an idea for a school project? And he was amazing. He sat with me, he allowed me to talk to him about my project, which was really connecting his coffee shop with the youth. And I did, and luckily, I managed to advance all the way to internationals that sophomore year. This was again scary. I was ready in California to present in front of judges on an international stage, and I didn't know what to do. I was worried about failing. I think being scared of failing was something that I'm still working on getting over. And it was in that moment I thought back to the words that he told me. And I presented. And there's actually a really funny story about me presenting. After I presented, I thought I did so bad that the poster I presented with, I walked out of my presentation and I threw it straight into a trash can. How it works at the international stage is if you end up finalizing at the first awards, you have to present again. We went to that award ceremony with 0% chance of advancing, but no, we advanced. Rushing out of the room, we scrambled, and somehow we got a second competitive time that was hours later. We ran to the nearest Walgreens, spent God knows how much on a tiny poster, and we presented with it. Though we didn't win, that showed me a message. It showed me that giving up on yourself is the first step towards failure. You can't give up on yourself. I had given up on myself then by throwing that away, but now I know that I can never do that. That is to say that an impact you want to have, whether it be on yourself by achieving something, it starts from you. It starts from you being scared and still being there. Being scared and still showing up. Last year, I managed to compete again. And while for a different event in a different scenario, it was the same thing. I showed up, even while being scared. DECA taught me that no matter where you start from, you can make an impact. You can make an impact on the community, and you can make an impact most of all on yourself.